together, now we're strong, don't question it. The truth will break your chains, we have the key. Open your eyes and see. We are the ones who know the answers, and they ain't never gonna hold us back. The sea is rising like we dancers. Imagine life without a purpose. Now picture everything you're fighting for. Now picture everything you're fighting for. Everything you're fighting for. Out on an afternoon, the flame was so bright, but it burned so soon. Now there's nothing left to go up in flames. Don't you look back, don't look back in sorrow. The clouds of today will pass tomorrow. Don't you look back, don't look back in sorrow. These ashes don't look so bad, remind us of all we had. We're living life in a dream, we're living life on the other side.
Good evening, good morning, depending on where you are. Sounds like an echo in here, I'm not sure. What's the best way to check this? Might be the one in my ear. It's tonight, 8th August 8th, 2019 again. Doing live coding again, office development. Feel the music a little bit. Put it more in the background. Let's see. Well, let's start the show. There we have it. Last weeks I've been pretty busy with talking through debugging office development, and it was kind of a pain, almost unable to find something to get this debug up and running. And where is my... oh, it changed my background again. That's not what I wanted. Personalize. For some reason it changes my background every time. Okay. Ta-da! My background again. See if my ticker is still current. I think so. So last time what I did was trying to get the debugger up and running from the app. So what we are doing this week is trying to get the debugger up and running. I did some research offline, and for some reason I all of a sudden found another option to get the debug up and running. So what I got was this message that you had to, I think it's on Slack, Stack Overflow. Stack Overflow. There was this thread showing that you could use the F12 selector for some reason. That did not work. F12 selector office add-in. Selector. Let's see. Google. Selector office add-ins. thought it was on Stack Overflow, I'm not sure. Well, anyway, what it said, it was you had to go to C, then we backslash Windows System 32, and I think F12. Oh, why is it going to browse this area? Windows System 32 F12, and there should be an F12 User selector. F12 User, maybe that it was. Google. Come on. Google. It's going nice today. F12 User. Office add-ins. How to debug. Yeah, there are several options. Last week we researched this, like attaching the Fish Studio to the script, but that simply did not work anymore. So this is outdated for some reason. Kill this from my ears. Move over to my other monitor. Tja, test. A little bit better, I think. Tja. So this didn't work simply because the Internet Explorer link was not able to wasn't able to attach to the available process for the IE anymore. But someone mentioned here that you could use F12 User, and but this also didn't work anymore, but it put me in the right direction, because if you select this, let's kill the messages over here. Well, let's first start the project. So the data projects, my React add-in, npm start. Even better, code. Because what we did last time is started from Fish Studio Code. So Ctrl+Shift+D, then selecting the Word desktop, and apparently you can start this from Visual Studio Code, but it will not attach the debugger. That's a big pain because you want to debug in either Visual Studio or Visual Studio Code, but apparently that's not going to happen. So this will start the server slowly. First time always takes some time. Then kicks off Word. Got it. Now let's wait for the server. To show up. And from there you will notice that from Visual Studio Code the debugger basically is not running. Didn't attach to the word process. The server is up and running, so if I now start the add-in, it actually works. And you can delete the items over here, content controls. Close this again. So now try to attach the F12 User, or now called IE User. And what you can see is nothing. There's no process to attach to. And then my eye was caught by this one. Click here to learn more about Microsoft Edge developer tools. Click on it. This redirects you to the Microsoft Store with the Microsoft Edge developer tools preview. And from here you can get it and will redirect you to this real store. This is a website. Now it will redirect you to the real store. Open the Microsoft Store, and now it probably will prompt me to go to the Netherlands instead of the US. Oh no, okay. So I already installed it, so for my part it's just a matter of launching it. And now what you can see, if I'm lucky, is the server still running? So server is running, I think. If I attach Word, start the add-in. Now I should expect, yes, there's my Office task pane add-in. Now I can attach the browser. And if we go to console, for instance, you see all these errors. Apparently my app is not that compliant to what I was expecting. A lot of never read message, so it's some items are not used. We can fix them all. But now the most important thing I wanted to see is, can we see something like the output from the code? In my code there is some console output. Let's see. Where do I have the console output? Not here. I think it was on my main page. Let's see. And in main maybe. I created the list item control. So content control list. I think it's this one. Yes, there it is. I put the console log on click in there. So now I want to see if I click the delete button, can we find the output in the log. So I click the delete button. I said I was clicking the delete button. Oh, it's probably breaking something. Where's my here? No. Now my word is completely locked. In here it's actually in a break mode. So you can now already see that it's attached to the debugger. You see the scoped objects like this, properties, content controls, length 3, ID tag dummy 2. So let's continue with this. Another one, click, click. And where did it put the output? In here maybe? Yeah. 3 times the on click with the redirection to the item. So now let's move the brake, turn off the brake and run it again. Reload. Let's see, where's the... That's the downside of going into one screen. Let's clean some things up. This one can go. And refresh. It's this one. I'm not sure if it's already attached. This one can go. This one can go. So I probably need to attach it again. Yes, attached. Console. No errors in there. Now press the delete button on the second one. And there's the on click. So actually the debugging seems to work. And what I found was this one. Office.js has not fully been loaded. Your app must call Office onReady as part of its loading sequence, or set the Office Initialize function. And the Office Initialize function, there's this YouTube tutorial explaining, for instance, let me show you YouTube. If you look for debug Office, add in, then you should go find the one for Office developer with React, I think. React. Yes, this one. I think it's this one. By Andrew Connell. Let's close the sound here and go into the project. Sometime there he's showing some code. Let me copy the link so I can put that in the show notes. It's called, what's the title of this? Using React. Come on. Copy. So I have that for later reference. Now let's see where the initialize was mentioned. Static version, it's not what I want. All about the state. Let's create a React web part. Just building it from scratch.
I'm a curious man with some curious genes. I get that from my dad. I'm not far from the tree. I feel like I'm a butterfly, sting like a beamer. I ain't features.
Let's go to all of this.
Tell myself I'm the man. I was right to be left. Now I'm back to myself. Who am I to keep on holding you from
All about UI fabric.
I can see you and see what you want. Who am I to? Who am I?
Let's see if I can find it on Google. Office Initialize React. Initialize. An initialize event fires the Office.js library is loaded for ready user interaction. You can assign a handler to Office. Initialize implements your initialization logic. The following is an example. Let's move a little bit bigger. Following is an example that checks to see that the user version of the Excel supports all the APIs that the add-in might call. Major differences between Office Initialize and onReady. You can assign only one handler to, and it's called blah blah blah, but you can call onReady in different places in your code and use different callbacks. For example, your code could call onReady as soon as your custom script loads with callback that runs initial logic. Okay. I wonder if you can search within the Oh, this is only the React components. There's a different video. Is this one, maybe? React sample. Setup. This is the one, yes. There you have it. So, to bootstrap your root component in Office Initialize, you need to put this in. And I think this is my entry point. Or is this one, maybe? I don't think this is used. Let's check. First, this is the... Where's the render? There's the main. There's the render. And this is the title. Where does it get the title? It gets the title as a property from index, maybe? Render add-in main. That's this one. There you have it. This one is missing. So it should change this into this. Change this. Now let's see if we can use the Office Initialize. Office Initialize is false. Declared but never read. In this case, what it wanted to do is so it first initializes, then sets the initialize to true. Let's see, save this. So this will boot up. Let's see. This is the React part. Fabric. Import add-in. React hot loader. That's not used yet. Icons are not used yet. Display subtitle. Puts in the header. Let's see if this actually is called. No, it's not to be done there. Did I save it? Save. Did it recompile?
Wanna treat you like a 90s R&B song. No, it's only been a month, but I don't think we need long. Cause you got me out of my comfort zone, feeling comfortable in deep water.
Let's quickly make a little change. Live coding and debugging Office apps. Save. Compiling again, yes, compile. Now the question is, if I reload it, now it's gone. Can refresh this. Did we lose the live reloading enabled? I think we lost the initialize message right now, so that's probably okay. Click this. On click, yes. So now what's the next error in here? Can't find module. This is a testing app. So I'm going to ignore that. For some reason also looking for the Excel testing app. Create content controls. Props is never used. Index is declared but its value is never read. Content control list. Content control list. Content control list. Check. Checking my audio quickly. Let's listen on my stream. Check. 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 Okay, check. That seems to work. Let's see the work. Let's see the work. Indexes declare with methods never used. Content control list. Indexes declare with methods never used. Content control kill this. That's better. Index declared on line 20. Touched. So where is it? Close this. close this. Line 20. Index. Yeah, the index number. Content control.
What have I done? Can someone remind me? 'Cause to me this soul is just a blur. The last thing that I remember is the party, the nothing.
Button click. Can you add another one?
How did I get here?
Index
Who is that man over there?
number.
Will I ever find out? It's all used to dream. Tell myself, never will I do this again. Tell myself, it's not worth it. Tell myself, no.
The question is, will it provide the extra index there?
Sail some rudder on the ship, rum and beer, I'll take a drink, and tomorrow
Is this something supported in JavaScript? No. Plus index. Failed to compile, obviously, because we are missing some stuff. I need to reload this. And now my thing is gone again. Delete on click one. That's not right. Oh, maybe it's this one. Zero, oh, it's zero based. What? Oh, really? It's from the remaining ones. So if I open it again and refresh, not sure how it's can continue debugging. So this should be 2. Yeah. 1 0. So it's based on the array that it's getting in. Array item 2 1 0. Yeah, that's debugger still not working, I think. It's even worse, it blocks my pane. Oh, debugger. What's this? So it breaks, is that the case? Reload, now it's gone. Refresh. attach. Console. Touch debugger. See, now it gets into a break mode. Call stack? No. Can I go to the code for some reason? Step over. Yeah. Where's the console? Now you get into the code, but how is that decided where to go? Task pane HTML. Semicolon expected. There? Why? Only one root element is allowed. Well, let's start from the start. Pause is like declare but never read. Add in main. That's this one. Also the cannot apply to type boolean or return 0. Pause is declared, but its value is never read, so we can remove the pause function because the pause function is really not used. We comment. Now it will recompile. Let's see next. Pause declared, never used. Need to do it again, I think. Let's save this. Where's Word? Still on break. 5. Debugger, console. Can we clear this? Clear everything. see. Next, all these issues. Index TSX. Office initialize is declared, but it's never read. That's correct because it's never used. That's on index, I think. Index, yeah. So let's comment that out as well. Comment that out. That should solve another one. It's gone again. Oh, refresh. Next one. Content controls declared, but its value is never read in add-in main. So that's also the local value. Add-in main T6. This one. This one is never used. Oh, that's a little bit different key combination. So that's the state item. Later on we are going to move this over. Promise. Yeah. Every time I reload it, the connection is gone. The list is getting smaller. Add-in header. Class member cannot have the const keyword. Add-in header 21. Add-in header 21. And the message is class member cannot have a const. So what if I take this out? Will this work? Now styles is not used in here. Now it's not this anymore. Now it's just like this. Save. What's going on? Content control functions, declaration of statement expected on line 2. Content control functions. This one. declaration or statement expected. Cannot find function. Yeah. Content control array. Solve this. Now it says it's never used. Yeah, sure. I don't care. Content scroll functions. Let's reload. Refresh. This is getting smaller. It's loaded twice. Declarations is still saying content control functions, declaration statement expected. Do we need the import of React in here as well? Don't think so. Did I save this? Where are the settings for this? Google. Turn on auto save. VS Code. File autosave. It's turned on, yes. Settings editor UI.
Blessed are those who love to love, with diamond
Nice.
hearts and plastic lungs. I envy the way you live.
I don't see why this is. Content control functions. Semicolon expected.
It's gonna be a good day. Every time you open up your eyes and you say that there's a lie, a reason we're alive. Blessed are those who love to love, with diamond hearts and plastic lungs. I want to see through your eyes. You see what's right and what's gone.
Line 3, line 16. Comma expected. Not sure why this is saying it. Let's first find the word.app thing. Test source test word app.
So when it's time to turn the page and nothing's left except your name, I'll repeat the words you told. You say it's gonna be a good day. Every time you open up your eyes and you say that there's a lie.
Source commands stars pane test. Test source, test Excel app, test source, test Excel app. And here is it's calling Excel is not found because I shut this down. Task pane component Excel.app. There is no task pane console.excel.app, I think. No. Let's look at the. Is there maybe example on somewhere on GitHub maybe? GitHub. GitHub. No, not GitHub. GitHub. Authentication code. GitHub. Okay. Turn back the screen on. To find was this copy on GitHub, all GitHub code 102 times, really? Offer to single host. Import Excel, this is the one. Test, source, test Excel app TSX. There you have it, source task pane components Excel app. Source task pane components. Here you have an Excel app. Okay, this is to test the Excel application. Copy. Excel app components, task pane components, Excel app TSX, task pane components, new file, Excel app.tsx, capital A, push in all the example codes.
Now every once in a while I hear your name, thinking what we could have been. So tell me, how would it be different now if we worked it out?
Here the example is also with the office initialized item. So also put in
Do you ever think of me
add a new file,
and all the time we spent
word
driving
app
down the coast,
.tsx,
frozen in time?
and get back here,
Felt like we were never apart. It was
components,
me.
word app,
We both knew that you were leaving. Go and get your degree, and I stayed in the city.
right, control copy, paste. So not really, I don't want this. Ctrl A, Ctrl C, Ctrl A, Ctrl C, Ctrl A, del, Ctrl copy, paste. So this is the test app for Word. Button type, header. There's the header. Back. Save this and let's wait for this to happen. Reload. Test the debugger again. Okay. Declaration or statement expected. But oh, where is this? Cannot find the word app. That's right, because I did not enable it yet. For the add-in main, no, the where was it? Source test Excel app tsx. Source test this one. Run test. Save. There's also one for Word. Oh, that's already enabled. Save. Modified. Yeah, compared to GitHub, that is. Refresh, debug again. Let's clear this. This is getting smaller, but why is this still? Cannot find module dot dot Word app. Source task main component Word app. So there's also a Word components. Should be this one. Where is this one? So if I kill this, then try to solve this. Oh, it's called Excel. 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 Let's quickly see this from the original code. Test Word app T6. Source. No. Test. Source. Test Excel. Import Excel as Excel app. Source task main component Excel app. This is test Excel app. Test Excel app. Test Excel app, yeah. Under progress. Yeah. So. And go to the Excel app. Task main components Excel app. Should be okay. Let's see. Let's close this quickly. No, let's keep this open. but kill word for instance for now. And close the node instance. Start the debugger again. In the meantime, let's see why the word add-in task pane is not able to scale. Word add-in task pane size. Office.js. Task panes are the interface services, the typical pair on the right on the Windows world. Task pane gives user access, blah blah. Yeah, I know. That's this. Do. Include the name of the add-in in the title. Yes. Show the scripting. Include navigational commands like the command bar on top. Include a branding element like a brand bar. Brand bar. Brand bar. Oh. Stuck by a mosquito. Variants. Desktop task pane size 32455. Personality menu can obstruct navigational commands. Is there no way to resize it? Variants. Following image show the various task pane sizes. A ribbon at 1366 by 7680. Additional vertical space is required to accommodate a formula bar. Don't append strings such as add-ins for Word or for Office to the title of the add-in. Don't append your company name to the title. Sure. This is actually working, I think. Get some red stuff in here. Get content controls, declare but never used. Props declared but never used and never read. Looks good. Getting close. Now attach. Now first start the add-in. So this is too big. I loaded this and now we can see refresh, load it. That's a lot cleaner. Get content control from documents declared but it's never read. Get content controls from document is declared but is never read. Get document controls. That's like here. It's in functions, I think. functions. Content controls from document. Content controls from document. This is never used, so comment this out, and this is the actual function. So this can also be commented out. This should clear the lot. Create content controls TSX props is declared but is never read. Create content controls. Create content controls props. Create content control button. Content control button, where is it created? Content control, go to definition. Default button. I think it's not yet used. It's not that important, React. This repository contains the source code used by generated Office when you create a new Office add-in. Test app. What's a test app then in this case? It's exactly the same. This is from Excel or Word. Get content controls from document does not exist. Type main. Property. Get content controls from document. Add in main here. 1, 2, 3. This one. Oh, list. Okay. I killed that. So, So to keep the state, I should do something like this. Take this out and then never read, yeah. Take this in, copy. So this one should now be cleared. State, content controls, and now we're going to fake this. Unused label, return content controls, this. Yeah, should return a promise. Going to cheat right here. Now I'm cheating. No. On-click this get content controls from document. Content controls, this state content controls. But this should be content controls. This content controls. Go to definition. Content control to remove. No content control. This. Still within the class. Hey Fanny, when are you going to live stream? Where did I contact controls go? New contact controls. Contact controls to remove. Set state. This content controls. Oh, damn. This should be contact controls from the state. Plans tomorrow 5 a.m. 5 a.m. Really in the morning? Seems quite early for me. Content controls. That's the state. Initializing. Content controls. That's already done. Yeah, try out your new mixer at 5 a.m. in the morning. I think your mixer won't be awake by that time. Get contact controls. This should get this failed state. Set state. Yeah, it's like this. So initially it's set contact controls to this contact controls, yes. Can you up your voice volume a little bit? It's hard to hear. Maybe I'll lower my music a little bit. Something like this. Or maybe lower the music a little bit. Perfect. Let's see. State starts with nothing. Then it's going to render. First initialize the. That's already done here. Initialize the fake content controls. Then on rendering we set the state with the fake content controls. Then we have the options to click the content controls. This should be state content controls, and on remove we are going to filter the state content controls, filter them without the one to delete, and reset the state to the one minus. And then if we click the list content controls button, where is the list content controls button? Here. in this case I remove the, no, I reset the content controls to the initial state. So let's see if this works. Reload the add-in, let's see if it compiles first. Props is declared but never read, yes, no problem. Values never read, no problem. It's declared but values never read, yeah. So reload this. It's not working. Refresh it, that's the debugger. Errors while compiling. This should not be. Oh, what's maximum update depth? Oh, I'm in an infinite loop. Oops. Oopsie. Cannot update existing state transition such as within render. Render method should be a pure function of props and state. Over there. Good. So I do something terrible over here. Renders. So what if I don't do this? I think it's the problem that this is a loop. Save again. Reload my word add-in. There it is again. But no, there is no list content, no content controls. Now I did list the content control, but I need to output them also again. Content control list. Go to definition. On click. That's the delete of the button. Somehow I need to update the content controls. Oh, shoot. Content control list is updated. Main, where's my main? There's my main. List. Content controls is declared but it's never read. Why not? Oh, wait. This is the static one. And what I push in is get documents. This should be state. This state content controls. Oh, this is not allowed. Obviously, this needs to be done by this. State is set to the content controls from this content controls, and this can be removed, I think, because it's already in here. This one is not changing. The one is changing is the state of the content controls. So that's this one. And that should trigger an update for the list of the content controls. This one. Dumb question, but is the only way to create an Office app using JavaScript, or can you use .NET also? Not talking about Blazor. Well, you can use the Visto add-ins, the Vis Studio Tools for Office add-ins. Those are .NET, but these items are the old .NET, and they don't have .NET Core available, and I really don't know why. But they, I think they have these things on the side of their eyes, and not seeing that the rest of Microsoft is on .NET Core. Yeah, now it's not Com. Is it Com Plus? It's the old .NET, the .NET. What's it called? .NET Standard? No. The old one, like 4.6 or something. .NET Framework 4.61. Google Visto .NET. See, it's like the 4.5 framework, 4.6 framework, 3.5 framework. That's the full framework, yes. So now I'm thinking of it, you should be able to call this from .NET Core 3, I think, because it's also addressing the full framework, so to say. But that's not probably not what you want. We just want full support for .NET Core. Let's see. So initialize the normal array. This is the state that can be adjusted by removing buttons. Creating a list over here with the remove buttons on it. And if it's removed, then the content controls are deleted. Let's see how this is working. Now I need to attach it again. Initially it's empty because I never clicked the list content controls, and it's now going something on. Did it go in a break? No. Task pane. Reload. Is it compile? Still saying get content controls from document is declared but never used in content control functions. Content control functions is this one, but it's not active anymore, so maybe I need to completely kill this and kill this. Go back to debugging this. Do a full reload. So the newer tools allows you to run apps on Office for Mac too. Yes, it's XPlat. It's multi-platform, and you can use it in Word online as well. So if you now see if it's working, it's still waiting for the server to start. Where's the server? Did I kill the server? I killed the server. Let's see if I run this. Debug. Why is it not starting my node? It's not starting node. Let's kill this as well. Because now it's forgetting to trigger my node. Kill this. Task manager. See if we need to clean up something. Teams, why is Teams running? CMD, going back to the app, see data, projects, my React, code. There is a challenge, you can also build apps in Visual Studio, but my challenge is to do it in Visual Studio Code, do it the web way. In Visual Studio it's a lot easier because then you have some options to attach the debugger a lot easier. But yeah, this is the recommended way to do it according to Microsoft. So actually it's a real pain in the rear. Let's see if Node's kicking in now. Yes, now Node is kicking in. Start the server for the Office add-in in the background at port 3000. If this is completing, then you can trigger the add-in. In the meantime, start the F12, the IE user. Say the F12 IE user. Oh no, this is not what I want. I wanted this one, but that's already. Oh, it's in the list already. Microsoft Edge DevTools Preview. Now let's see if this one can close. Again, go to Word. Kick in the add-in. So that's now visible in Edge DevTools Preview. It's now listed. Debug target. Now I'm attaching it. And see what's going on if I list. It's not showing my content controls. Object does not support property set state. Why not? F9. No. Did it on this. This set state. break on this. Yeah. Now we can see this state. Where is state? This content controls, hey, undefined. Why is this undefined? Here's the callback, the call stack. On click, yeah. Why is this one empty? Yeah, I'm also waiting for the Blazor function, the Blazor implementation for this. This state. Base button. Globals. No, I don't want the globals, it's too much. Add watch this. Content controls. Undefined or 0. Why is it yet? It's that's what I try to do here. Get content controls from document. Let's check if I put in some items while... Oh. I need to do this over here. Let's see what's going on now. It's in the break again. Let's remove the break. Load it again. Now I lost my thingy again. Refresh. Attach again. There's the list. Now it is removing it. That's still functional, but it's not reloading when the list content controls button is pressed. I should think that if I press the list content controls button, that the get content controls from document should be triggered. F9. And that's the case. So it's actually working, but it's not storing the information from... But this is undefined. Why is this undefined? Because if I put it in here, then it's providing an eternal loop. Bye bye, Fanny. So I'm not sure why it's not initialized. Initialize array react component. How to manage state with arrays. Before we're going to manipulate the state, let's recap state shortly. Blah blah. This is what I currently have. I think this maps it to the item. Mention the initialize done in the React component constructor and afterwards used to the render. Yes. Every time the state changes, the render method will run again and display the correct state in your browser. However, the state shouldn't be changed by mutating this state directly. Instead, there is a setState method on a React component to update the React state. Never mutate the state directly, as calling setState afterwards may replace the mutation you made. Treat this state as if you were immutable. This setState method on the component instance is used to update the React state. It does a shallow merge, meaning that when you update one property in the state, in this case list, the other properties stay intact. Now let's see what kind of manipulations you can do. Here it's empty. How to initialize an empty array in React state. Yeah. How to push an empty array in the React state and how to create an initial array state React state. In this case the map method does work because it iterates over an empty array, yes. And now it's null, so let's say you have a null state, then you would have to have fallback for your map method in your render method. Clear array, yeah. This state, let's see, on clear array. Copy. Let's try this. In the render, there's a button that should be next to my own button. Just like this, primary button. Let's create a new button over here. And the text for this new button is clear content controls, clear array. On click is this get content controls, but in this case the get content controls is changed by onClear array. Private onClear array. Well, let's call this onClear content controls array. Oh, that's a function. An anonymous function, fat arrow. Something like this, and this, and then this set state. And now the content controls should be set to empty array. And now this should be called somewhere by the button. This should have, I think, this.
You belong in my arms and I know you know it. Far apart, yeah, we both get a little bit homesick. And I know you're in bed feeling worse than ever. Because it just don't feel like home, and that's we're together.
Put this on the button. Clear, 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 context control. Something like this. Save. F5. Let's reload this. Reload. Now we have our list content controls. Let's see, this break's not really valid anymore. This should be on clear. 9. Clear content controls. Yeah, it's now breaking. Oops. Oh, we had to restart because the add-in wasn't responding. Why? Yeah, now it's the list. What? We had to restart because the add-in wasn't responding. Reload. Actually working. Reload. Now attach it again. Oh, now use my paints. Clear content controls. 5. And it's gone. So that's what we want. Good. Now, next step. Where's the website? Here. This data list 1, 2, 3. Clear array. You set an empty array. Initial state is outside the state reset was only applied to the array, but you can apply it to the entire state too by extracting the whole initial states object. And this is outside the array, outside the component. On reset array, set state. Only apply to the array, but you can apply it to the entire state, but I don't want it applied to the entire state. Like this, I would want it like this. ABC. Input text, so text value. So clearing it works, but adding it did not. Content control. List content controls, this should be no. Let's split this into clear content controls, but add another one. Copy. Init content controls. On init. Content controls array. We have to copy this, copy init, this should be content controls. think it should be like this. Get content controls from documents, is that used? List content controls. Yeah. List content control, what's the other one then? Content control list, that's the list itself. So get content controls. Something like this. Like this. Copy. Let's fake this by setting the state of the content controls back. So now this should be able to be removed. Put a little space in between. So this one initializes the list. And this one clears it. Save. Where's notes here? Five. I think I need to reload. Reload. Yeah, now initially I get the 3 buttons. Is that correct? Initially I get 3 buttons. That's not really what I want because I want to initialize it first. Now I should be able to clear. Now they are all gone. And now list content controls, and now they're back. So now let's see what's going on if I just remove this from the initial state. So we start with nothing. And we have a backup list in here. Initially we are going to fill that with the backup list. Then we have the option to remove them. Save. Let's reload this. Now we have nothing. List content controls. Now we get the content controls. And then we can clear them and put them in again, but you can also individually remove the items from the list. So the next step would be to actually list the content controls from the document over here. let's see if the create content controls function is working. So I put in some text, 5 paragraphs. Why is it complaining about the Dutch proving tools? I don't want the Dutch proving tools. Now let's see if we can get into the debugger for create content controls. Dutch. Let's see, console. Prop is declared but it's never read. Create content controls. And what's going? Yeah, now we have content controls. Actually, we have some content controls in the house. So that actually worked. How did we do that? By create content controls. Where's the create content controls button? Clear. Get create content control button, yes. Go to definition. In this case, let's see what we did. We went over the paragraphs. This is the UI that's returned. On click create content controls. So if I do break in here, oh, that's obviously not working because we need to does this work? Debugger. Let's hit the debugger in here. It's attached. Save. Create content control. No, let's first remove all. Rent. Delete the last paragraph, create content controls. Did not break for some reason. Let's see. Get content controls from document. This one. So how do you force a break in a page that's not available yet? Because if I do console log, this is create content control button. delete this again. Random. No. Like this. It's updating node. Yes. Create content controls. Oh, first need to attach again. Console. Clear. Create content controls. I think I need to reload everything again. Agave. Agave, that's the old name for office add-ins. Agaves. Rent. Create content controls. Yes, there it is. And now I can go to there and actually put a break in there. So delete it all. Is random text. Let's make this for fun. For now, lorem text. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 paragraphs. Create content controls from each of the paragraphs. It's now breaking, yes. F5. Now we have 5 content controls. So this actually works now. Did we get the output? Yeah. Now list the dummy fake content controls. This should be replaced by the 5 content controls from the document. And clear one. And clear the rest. 5. And restore. Yes, working. So we finally got some things working today. The next time I will be, what we see today is that you actually can debug the Office JS code from the Microsoft Edge DevTools preview. It's apparently in preview. Since 2 October 2018, last change. Is this on GitHub as well? Maybe. Open. Double title general circuits view on GitHub. Edge developer. If you have a bug on ID, contributing guidelines. Let's start this. When was the last change in here? Eight days ago, so they actually are developing this. So if you want to contribute folder directory name and dash separated F12 tools lowercase. So if you actually want to contribute on this tool, this one, so you can extend it on your own. But my main goal is to do the debugging with this Office add-in stuff, and this apparently is at this time the only option to do some debugging related to Office.js development. And now what we've seen is that I can create content controls in the document. Each of these items is a content control. I created with this button and a function on a React component. And next time I will try to actually list the content controls from the document and put them in here. So we get rid of the static list that's currently on the main add-in. Is it on the main add-in? No, it's not on the main add-in. It's on the content control list. I think no, it's not there as well. Yeah, it's in here. I now have some fake items on the list that I initialized using one of the buttons, and next time I want to do this from the document, get the content controls from the document and then real-time reading it from the document. Also, it's good to know that you can have multiple content controls in here. So if you have another content control, you have a nested content control, you can have another one. So you know, the content control in a content control and in another content control. So you should build something like a tree item with all the content controls in a tree item, so you can manipulate these items. But that's all for later. For now, it's I've been in the show. Let's see. For 2 hours and 25 minutes already. Is that correct? Yes, the timer was correct. So that's a good time for tonight. I'm really happy with the outcome. Was able to do some debugging of the code that's initializing the Office add-in function that was needed to put in. I think it's in here somewhere. Where the Office initialization is done, and taking away some of the bugs that were still in from my initial code generated by Yeoman. And let's end the music for now and kill this show for today. So it was another episode of Office development with Maarten van Stam. That's me, and I will be here next week. Fanny Renders probably will be here tomorrow, live coding as well, but he will be more .NET Core thing stuff, doing coding with .NET Core. I will be leaving you for now, and I will see you next Thursday on the SDN Cast. It's our weekly Dutch chat program. So if you're Dutch, follow us on the sdncast.nl/YouTube and watch us at the live stream next Thursday. For now, bye bye, and I see you with Office Development Coding next week, and see you next time.